What's up? Tim Sykes, millionaire mentor and trader here in Boracay. One of the most beautiful sunsets and most beautiful views that I've ever seen. Check this out. This is like a whole little island. It's just a strip. And the sand is perfect and the lights are perfect. The water's perfect. It's like 85 degrees out right now. I'm here in the winter time. It's February, and it's just a beautiful place that I want you to get to. And I post these videos to inspire you. You know, some people say, Tim, why do you post your travel stuff? Because you have to see what's possible here in the world. You have to see these beautiful places. This is my hotel right here on the beach. You know, you have to see what's possible so that you can really study hard. A lot of people think, oh, Tim, it's nice, I like what you're doing, but frankly, I just care about, you know, my friends, my family. I don't need to work that hard. I have a decent life. And that's fine if that's enough for you, but you have one life to live, and I want to try to expand your mind because I'm from a small town in Orange, Connecticut, okay? Almost every single person from my hometown in high school and my junior high school, they're all still there or somewhere in Connecticut. In Connecticut, beautiful place, great pizza, you know, good people, but the world is waiting. Like, there's so many amazing places. I've been so fortunate that now I've been to over 100 countries. I love to travel. And it's all because of what I've done in the stock market. And that's why I'm so proud to teach in the stock market. You know, I already have a few millionaire students. I'm very, I guess, known for my top student turning 1,500 into 1 million in 3 years. He was featured on CNN. And I've been featured on, you know, Forbes and Larry King and Steve Harvey Show and CNBC, ABC, CBS. I like to talk, okay? But I like to show you this stuff. I like to illuminate and show you what's possible. Because I know a lot of you guys are from small towns like Orange, Connecticut, and you don't think that you can ever get out, and you think that you have to try to be a doctor or a lawyer, and so you're gonna spend freaking a decade and 6 figures on higher education, and then you're even not guaranteed a job that way. You know, becoming a lawyer or a doctor, that's fine, but that takes a lot of work, and you know, you don't really enjoy your 20s or even your 30s. I mean, watch fucking Grey's Anatomy. Watch any of these legal TV shows, and I know they're fiction, but the truth is even worse. So I want to give you another option. I want to show you not just beautiful beaches and, you know, beautiful places in the world, but I want to show you another way, because my students have become millionaires in just a few years. You don't need 10 years. You don't need to pay me 6 figures or even 5 figures, okay? You could get every single thing that I teach, everything, for just a few $1,000s. And it's life-changing. So you don't even have to become a millionaire necessarily. Some people are like, oh, Tim, you only have a few millionaires. Everyone else is a failure. Well, let me do the math here. If you pay me, let's say like 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 5,000 for all your education forever, right? And you make 10,000 over however amount of time you want to look at, guess what? That's a profit. And you have the knowledge. And even if you're not profiting right away, it's okay. It takes time. My top student, Tim Bertani, was not profitable for the first 9 months, okay? So you need to understand what you're getting into with me. If you want to, you know, no one's forcing you. If you don't want to study, if you don't want to change your life, that's fine. If you want to go to college and you want to be stuck in the rat race, that's fine. If you want to take the traditional path, that's fine. Never come to Boracay, okay? I'll show you videos like this forever. I'll travel the world so you don't have to. You can live vicariously through me. But if you actually want this to be you, on this beach at this sunset, God, I can't even begin to tell you how amazing it feels, okay? I just wish you understood, and it's tough for me to try to make sense and try to help you understand just how amazing this really is. But hopefully by me showing you this stuff, you know, you get a little sense of it, and you can get a little idea of what I'm talking about here, because true freedom, no boss that you hate, no 6-figure student loan debt. True freedom is fucking unbelievable. I'm here on a Thursday. It's a Thursday. I'm not here for any special occasion. I'm here because I can. I could be in Brazil next week if I wanted to be. I could be in Japan eating sushi. I just took my parents there for the first time. They loved it. They got sick. They're not good with Asia, but they loved it before they got sick. And they should have used the bottled water instead of brushing their teeth with a tap. It was my bad for not warning them. I forget how much I travel and how little, you know, most other people travel. Like, things that come second nature to me, not necessarily second nature to other people. That was my bad. I'm sorry, Mom. I should have told you. But everybody else, just look around. look around at where I am. And you know, I'll go inside, I'll go out, hang out with my friends, but I came out here just to record this video because I feel selfish just standing here. I feel selfish enjoying this myself with just my friends and a few people who are working on my charity with me. I want to share it with you. I want you to really get here and understand this. It ain't cheap, okay? And that's what the thing that you have to understand. Like, even if you're like, okay, Tim, I get you. I want to travel too. You'll backpack. That's fine, but trust me, there's a whole nother way of living, and it's not backpacking through hostels. I did that. I backpacked through hostels. It was fun. But when you truly have financial freedom, like 6, 7 figures in the bank, that's when life gets really interesting. And I can't guarantee you happiness. I can't even guarantee you that you'll make 6 or 7 figures with me. You know, I have a lot of students who are stuck in the 5-figure range. It's okay, it's not the end of the world. They're making, you know, 50 grand a year. Tim Bowen, for example, the lead trainer on Stocks to Trade, this new software platform that frankly is revolutionary and you should be utilizing, especially with a new paper trading feature so you can practice without risking hard-earned money. He only makes roughly 50 grand a year from part-time trading. So he is not even a 6-figure or 7-figure profit student. I guess over time he's made 6 figures. And over time he probably will make 7 figures. But if you want to make an extra 10, 20, 30, 50,000 a year, I teach that too. You don't have to dedicate everything to me. There's many different options. All I'm trying to do is give you knowledge because I never had a mentor. And you need to understand that. Oh shoot, have I been blocking the camera? I just noticed my finger was in this. Oh well, I'm not even gonna edit this out. You know, this is real. There's no BS here. And by the way, the water is not purple. It's these lights that's reflecting on it. Some of you might think like, what is this? Is this radioactive water? No, it's normal water and it's perfectly blue in the daytime. But this actually looks cool. That was kind of a nice little unintended consequence. But it's up to you, okay? I can't force you to study. This isn't like some, you know, Clockwork Orange contraption where I'm like opening your eyes to this information with some metal gadget on your eyes. You choose. And you choose if you want to change your life. You know, you choose what kind of life you want. But I will be damned if I don't tell you your options. And I will be damned if I don't wake up every single day and try to help you get a better life and teach you. You know, this isn't a very technical video. I have 4,000 plus technical videos. This is like a video that you watch if you don't believe me, if you think I'm full of shit. Well, guess what? My first millionaire student was also my first hater. There's a blog post called Timothy Sykes is full of BS. My first millionaire student wrote it when he first heard about me, and then I convinced him. So if you doubt me or if you're a critic, that's fine. I don't mind. The cool thing about being real is I have nothing to hide. And you can ignore my rules and lessons and you can learn the hard way on your own. But a lot of people who do that come back in 5 years, 10 years, 5 months, 10 months. Sorry, I'm out of it. And they're like, you know, I lost a lot of money. And I hate that. You know, you lose money on your own without rules, without guidance. It's like driving my Ferrari or Lamborghini without road signs. If you're going 200 miles an hour in a 35-mile-an-hour zone, you ignore the road sign, you'll probably crash and burn. Is it the Lamborghini or Ferrari's fault, or is it your fault for ignoring the road signs? So, I'm a glorified driving instructor, you know? A glorified history teacher, if you will. A lot of my video lessons are just from the past. Patterns that have worked in the past, sectors that have been hot in the past. And I'm trying to get you to study the past, because studying the past is key to succeeding in the future. Too many of you think that this is just about hot stock picks, and that's gonna make you all the money. I give hot stock picks, I give alerts on fast moving stocks, but a lot of my best education is the past, because I have cataloged what's worked over different years, and you can start to learn how to build your own strategy, because we're all different. You know, some of us are better at longs, some of us are better at shorts, some of us are better, you know, for a day or a week, or, you know, holding for a few minutes or hours. There's no one right way. I know traders who are my students who have 10 or 20 monitors. I have students who trade off with their mobile phones. So you literally can do whatever you want that works for you. The stock market is very wide open, but you need to know the different options. You need to know how to do it. Because if you're testing and you're trying to learn on your own, it's gonna take you many more years, if not decades, and tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in wasted money. I've had losses, okay? I lost over $500,000 on one trade because I had no mentor. I had no road signs. I was a fucking idiot. And I invested in my best friend's dad's company, ignoring my trading rules. And, you know, The company eventually got bought out for 30 million, but not before they went bankrupt, wiped out all their initial shareholders like me. That's finance. I was right about the technology, I was wrong about the investment. I didn't know because I had no mentor. So I want to try to help you avoid mistakes like that. None of my top students have ever had gigantic losses like $500,000. Some of them still have sizable losses, but number one rule is to cut losses quickly. And I can't force you to follow that rule, but I can teach it to you and I can drill it into your fucking head until you can't think about anything else. Because too many people, whether you're a beginner or you're advanced, ego gets in the way and you just don't want to take the loss. You want to just keep holding on. Maybe it comes back, and then guess what? Sometimes maybe it does come back and you learn the wrong lesson and you keep holding again, holding and hoping. Hope is not a strategy. You can't just hold and hope. You have to cut losses quickly. This is my rule number one. This is why my top students and I are so successful. I'll get into all that. There's a lot of rules. I'm boring you and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go inside, but I wanted you to see the most beautiful sunset. I wanted you to see this most beautiful place that you should be at, and you should be bringing your loved ones. But you didn't know about this because no one fucking talks about Boracay. I'm lucky I'm adventurous and just decided on a whim to come here. Everyone here seems to know about it, but most people on Instagram and in my neck of the world, they don't know about this place. So you're welcome for showing you Boracay, and you're welcome for a little motivational speech. Now get the fuck up and go study. Cheers. My name is Tim Sykes, and I teach people to trade stocks. I am a self-made multimillionaire. So this is the ideal trade that I'm going to talk about. I want you guys to understand every single aspect of this trade.